Hi YouTubers and welcome back. Back on the Mini Clubman today. So basically everything's rubbed down to 240 grit over the epoxy, and I've also done a bit of filling. So anywhere where I've done any welding, any repairs, I don't know if you remember, it's probably one of my first or second video. This section at the back on the seat, that was replaced just in the middle there. Someone had cut out for a big subwoofer, a huge subwoofer. So I've tried to restore that back to original. And also replace that bit of floor there. So say anywhere I've done any repairs, I just put a bit of filler and work in there just to just make it look a bit neater when I put the final paint on. The other thing that's been done is all the seam sealing as well. So that's all ready. So I did that about a day ago. So that goes off nice, ready for the next coat to go on. So I'm now going to shoot another coat of epoxy over the top of this, just to encapsulate the filler and seal it all up. And I'll leave it for about 4 hours. Then I'll paint about 2 or 3 coats of base and then clears. Okay, so that's the interior completely finished now. Just sprayed 2 coats of clear coat over the base. So the next job I'm going to tackle is this rusty old roof. It's not too bad, just a little bit of surface rust on it. So before I do that though, I'm going to reduce the height of this trolley because it's far too high. It's too close to the ceiling in the spray booth, and I just won't have enough space there to get the gun in. I'm going to do the engine bay with the boot at the same time. As you can see, there's still a little bit standing to do in there. The last little bit of paint on the car, actually, on the whole car, just in the corners. Okay guys, so I'm just about to spray the boot and the engine bay with an epoxy primer. So it's all been acid washed in the boot and in the engine bay, and the car is all masked off. I've also had a quick go at the roof and sanded all the rust, surface rust off of that. So that's the engine bay. You can actually see the kind, even though it's all been washed, you can still make out the kind of acid sitting on the top there. So I'm going to, I'm going to 80 grit all those areas now, and then I'll wash it down again with wax and grease remover, and then I'll hit it with the epoxy. So guys, that's a coat of epoxy gone into the boot, and I've also done the front as well, the engine bay, so that's all done as well. So to get right in underneath there, what I do is I actually lay down underneath the car and then just shoot right up, and you can actually get it right up underneath and onto the scuttle panel. And I think was always the issues with Minis from the factory, is I don't think they got enough paint up underneath that scuttle, so it wasn't very well protected. But it is a difficult area to get into, as you can see. Yeah, I've got all that, and same on the front panel here as well. Another area was just get my finger there, you can see just right in under there. So it used to come through, and then it would come through here at the front. Yeah, up underneath here you get holes in here. So it's basically, I don't think there was enough paint in there, or there probably wasn't. Yeah, it just wasn't primed properly. So yeah, any moisture would just get in there and start eating away at the metal, so eventually come through. So yeah, I think it's if you put the time in, I'm sure you can get them a lot better and more rust proofed than they were originally. So I think the products are probably better now as well, the paint products. So okay, so I've now finished sanding down the epoxy, so that's all scuffed up, ready for another coat. So I've done my filling as well and sanded all that back, and I've also done the seam sealant as well. You can't really see it over there, but that's I had some grey left, so I used the rest of the grey up, and then I swapped over to the black. The car's going to be black anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this is a polyurethane sealant, not the old bitumen that they used to use, which the paint doesn't even seem to stick to. So at least it sticks to the polyurethane, because you're using a similar component, so to the paint. Yeah, and I've done all the front as well. That's all. You can see it's all keyed up, ready. So I actually go round all of the seams at the front here as well. So any area where you're joining metal, it's always going to be prone to moisture seeping in. Capillary action pulls it in. So the tighter the metal is, or the closer the fit is, the more it's going to draw that moisture in, and then it will just rust behind. So I try and seal those as well, as you can see, even at the front there. So I'm going to leave this now to go off overnight, and tomorrow I'll shoot some epoxy sealant or sealer to encapsulate all the filler and all the sealant. Okay, so that's the engine bay and the boot now all finished. So what I'll do is I'll mask that off, and the next thing I'm going to tackle on the car is the roof. So I'm going to end the video here because it's getting a bit long. So big thanks for watching, guys. Cheers for now.